All right, everybody, we just finished up our 10-day road trip around southern Albania, and we absolutely loved it. It feels like Albania is a country that is best explored on a road trip. So there are tons of little towns and cities that are so picturesque that make you feel like they're right out of a storybook. There are tons of incredible beaches along the coast. You can relax and eat some seafood. The history at some of the national parks absolutely blew my mind, and it was some of my favorite experiences, as well as just the scenery in general as you're driving through the mountains and through the farms. So it seems like there's something for everyone, and it's for that reason we wanted to make this video, which is our recap of all of our expenses, as well as just all the tips and tricks and things we learned. So first things first, this is our route. This is what we did over the 10 days. Originally, we had planned 5 days on the road trip. We actually booked the car for 5 days, and then we had to call them and say we need 5 more days because we're having so much fun. I will say we booked the car with a Canadian license, which worked easy for us. That was really convenient, and the car cost 25 euros per day, which I think is an incredible price.
Yes, and we got the automatic car.
Good point. Automatic shift and 25 euros a day. I think it's a really great price for like a brand new Shkodër. It was really great. So a big shout out to Alba Rent for renting us the car and allowing us to extend it, because some of the best memories we had on the road trip were things that were unplanned and sort of going with the flow. So it was nice to be able to call them and extend.
That's true. I mean, one of my favorite experience of the road trip was going to Lekdush staying at the hut at camping Lekdush.
Really great.
Yeah, the mountains there, it's so beautiful. We saw a waterfall which was really, really blue. It was amazing. We saw some sheep.
The sheep was one of the best parts.
It was like magical. It was unreal.
And to be clear, we didn't even know the village of Lekdush existed. And we certainly didn't know there was this camping accommodation. We just bumped into someone who said you should go to camping Lekdush. And so we ended up there, and it was so great.
Yeah, at the village where everyone was just so friendly. We had a great time.
We had such a great time.
It was so special.
So one of our tips would be you don't need to book your accommodations in advance and have everything set. You can just sort of show up in a new city and look for an accommodation from there.
Just go with the flow.
Go with the flow.
And you will have the best experience of your life.
Absolutely.
In Albania.
Absolutely. In terms of my favorite experience on the road trip, it would be Butrint National Park. This is like a eye-opening, mind-blowing experience where there are tons of ruins of 2,500-year-old buildings and gateways and all of this stonework that like predates Jesus by like 400 or 500 years. You can see the theater we're sitting in is like 2,400 years old. And what's great about Albania is most of the sightseeing things we did were very affordable. So Butrint National Park cost $10 American per person.
That's true.
With that being said, here is all of our expenses. You can see. So the most expensive one, obviously the car and gas. We did spend 25 euros a day times 10, plus we had to put around $70 American gas in the car.
Yes.
Which gives you the total
340
American. In accommodations, we spent $300 in 10 days, which is about $30 per night.
Yes.
And to be clear, we stayed in some really great accommodations.
Yes, most of the accommodation we stayed at, there were like guest houses.
Right.
So a family owned a guest house, and they would welcome you like you belong to the family.
Like you're their children.
Yeah, the people there, they're just so incredibly nice.
Amazing. Yeah. Especially in the smaller villages, you're in like a local house and you have a bedroom, and then in the morning they'll cook you breakfast, almost like a B&B.
That's true.
Really, really great accommodations. That being said, we did stay at one luxury accommodation, which was like a private beach.
Which was very nice as well.
Yeah, nice hotel accommodation. So we kind of mixed it up. But I think that's a good expectation, about $30 a day for accommodations.
Yes.
Because
in average.
On average, yeah. From there, we spent about $250 on food, and we could have spent a lot more, I think.
The most expensive one was the seafood, fish, grilled fish.
Exactly.
In Ksamil.
Right, that's what I was gonna say. On the beach, you can get some more pricey food that we kind of stayed away from. But in the small villages, the food is so fresh and so healthy and so affordable.
Yeah, like in Berat and Gjirokaster.
Yeah.
The food, they were like excellent and they were very affordable.
Yeah, if you're doing a road trip in Southern Albania, I think Berat and Gjirokaster are a must. These are two cities that are so beautiful. They have castles, they have history, they have food, they have friendly people.
It's like out of a fairy tale.
It's like out of a fairy tale. I think there's a little rivalry between Berat and Gjirokaster because they're both so beautiful and so amazing. It's like, which one's better?
To me,
I'd say it's a tie.
To me, they're a little bit similar because they both have castles and history and unique houses.
Right.
But they both
have their own charm.
Yeah,
I would say.
have their own charms, which I like.
But I would say Berat and Gjirokaster are a cannot miss.
Yeah, must visit.
Must visit.
Must visit. Which one did you like better?
I'd say it's a tie.
Yeah.
They're both too nice.
If you have the time, visit both. Why not?
And then from there on our expense report, we have sightseeing, which is $40, which is mind-blowing because we were going to museums or castles or national parks like every other day.
Yeah. Most museums will cost you about 300 like per person.
Like $3 a person.
Or
it's
castles,
so affordable. Or a castle, 500-year-old castle for like $3 or $4.
Yes.
Really affordable.
Yes, love our Southern Albania road trip.
It went so well that we are now planning our Northern Albania road trip.
Northern Albania, let us know where to go.
Yeah, let us know where to go because, Albania is so great to explore in a car. I'll say the roads were very safe and they have good signage.
That's true.
So if you're looking for a new city or a new place, small village, there's signs everywhere and you can just sort of go. Maybe driving in Tirana is a little bit hectic, the big city, but once you get out of Tirana, it's really easy driving.
And we use Google Maps most of the time.
Google Maps works and is accurate.
Yes, that's true.
We had an absolutely 5-star, let's be clear, 6-star road trip. I think if you're coming to Albania, you've got to do a road trip. It's affordable and it's so great.
Yeah. Albania got it all, from the mountains, from the ancient city to the ocean.
Absolutely. The
Love
food,
it.
the people, you name it. Affordable, it checks all the boxes.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
So there you have it, guys. Our road trip recap. Stay tuned for our Northern Albania road trip and then our Northern Albania road trip recap, I guess.
Yes.
We'll do the same thing. We might do about 10 days up north.
Yeah.
Or maybe a little bit less. But
we will see.
We
Who
will
knows?
go with the flow.
We will go with the flow. Yeah.
There you have it, guys. So would recommend Albania road trip. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in a few days.
Bye. Don't forget to subscribe. Love ya.
Don't forget to subscribe. See you guys. Picked up the hitchhiker, guys.
Yes.
I don't think it's making much.
Yeah.
Still, look at that. Hello. Me Canadian. You Albanese.
He's going to Vlore.
We go Vlore.
We're gonna drop him off in Vlore.
Okay. We're going on the way anyway.
Alright.
He was standing there and said, come on.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
There you have it, guys.